Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Osh Hall Stadium, home of the Tommies, where we are playing the Tulane Green Wave here today. And not only that, we are honoring 3 seniors that are on this St. Thomas football team here on Senior Day, in the one and only Adrian Thompson, Chad Parrish, and then we also have a 3rd senior on the squad in Chris Bass, who didn't get a lot of playing time, but we do appreciate all the hard work these seniors put in, even though the program's really young. But enough about that. It's time to get into some St. Thomas football action as Carroll starts with the ball. They go up the gut, and ladies and gentlemen, we are facing some struggles early on as the very first play of the game, Cameron Carroll takes it for 75 yards. They are already up 7-0. So now St. Thomas will take control on the field, try to throw it to the left-hand side to Jesse Wallen. Is just simply off target. It's not a great start, but we are going to try the same play again. This time Wallen's going to scramble and try to throw to the right, but just doesn't get enough air on it. Solid man trying to cut towards the middle and just didn't put enough air on it. Dude should have kept going, and it simply didn't happen. So now Tulane will get the ball again, and this time it's Jones who's going to take it up the gut. He's breaking off several tackles on his way to the end zone, and we're barely a minute in, ladies and gentlemen, and they already have 100 rushing yards and they got a 2-touchdown lead. So now St. Thomas good trying to get something going here, and John Christensen gets us going. We get our first down of this game. Next play, Jesse Wallen sits in the shotgun. He's going to drop back the fast throw over the middle to Christensen again, but it's incomplete. And so now we have another 2nd and 10. Just drops, not helping us right now, but Kevin Stone comes through with us. He got that All-State over the last couple of weeks. He got some good hands now. And now it's a fresh 1st and 10 for us. We try to throw to the right. Looks like it was to Kevin Stone once again, but it's once again off target. So now Walden, he's going to try to drop back the pass again. He sees some green grass up the right-hand side, and he is going to take it. He's going to get us into the red zone. Easy 1st down, and nobody was there to account for him as we try to get it to Chad McKenzie on the following play, but it's off target again. So now facing a 3rd and 10, Wallen's going to throw to the right. He's going to get it to Freddie Gibson, who nearly gets it in. Then we're going to try to go and punch it into the end zone, and we're going to do just that. Jesse Wallen makes it a 1-touchdown game as the Tommies are looking to get their 3rd win of the season here on Senior Day. But can we start this rushing attack? We were just having a hard time getting tackles, as that goes for a gain of 5 right here. And then I accidentally get into player lock, but you can see right there that does not go well. Once again, big hole up the left-hand side, and fortunately Chad Parrish was there to bring him out of bounds, but it goes for a gain of 45. We are just getting gashed like none other with this running game, and we simply don't have any answers for it right now. So there's a number 6 despite meeting them at the line of scrimmage. So now 2nd and 4, looks like they're getting ready to pass. Patterson's going to throw to the right, and it's dropped for an incompletion. That could have been a 1st down, but luckily it looks like Marv Santana scared him a little bit. And now they're going to try and do a halfback screen, but Aaron Moore was ready, and he makes the tackle for us. They do settle for a field goal. So now we're going to try to see if we can make this a 3-point game as Kevin Stone makes a nice catch. Goes for a nice gain of 12 yards on the play. Is now 1st and 10 for these Tommies. Wallen's going to drop back. He's going to get it to Chad McKenzie. It's another 1st. Our air raid offense is starting to click, and you love to see it when it's clicking because it is just simply a thing of beauty. As now Jesse Wallen dropping back the pass, going to throw it to Kevin Stone, and he just did not respond to it. I don't know if he was looking at something else or his head's not totally in it on that play, but we do make it up nonetheless with Mark McDaniel making the catch. So now we're on Tulane's side of the field. We're going to try to get it to Chad McKenzie, but Chad McKenzie can't make the catch for us. And now we face 2nd and 10. Next up, Wallen's going to drop back in the shotgun again to Chad McDaniel, and he can't make the catch either. That's 2 drops in a row. You hate to see it. And now it's 3rd and 10. We're going to try to run a forward vert, see if we can get anything going. And we had several guys open, but we just didn't have the time. That could have definitely been a touchdown. So we have to go and punt this ball away here as where Greg Whittle is actually going to kick for us. And it goes out of bounds inside the 5. What a beautiful punt by Greg Whittle. And then sets him up deep in their territory. We just got to make the stops here as Aaron Moore nearly gets to him. But Tyreek James makes the catch still, and it's a 3rd and 2. Can still force a free and out. I would love to see that. And we're not going to be able to get to him, and we got trouble here as Patterson gets it up to the 40-yard line. It's a nice 24-yard gain, and their drive keeps going as they're looking to get points from originally starting at the 5, and it's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. D is just going through several guys, making it look easy in this first quarter. And now, all of a sudden, they find themselves in our territory, but we stall them out as Cameron Carroll didn't have any room on the screen. We'll get this ball right back. So hopefully we can go ahead and try to make this a one-possession game again as Kevin Stone is lit up like a Christmas tree. But it does go for first. We keep the drive alive, of course. Always like to move those chains. And then there's Jonathan Marks making another nice catch. The backup free safety makes that catch for us as now Wallen, he's going to drop back again. Going to try to throw to his left to Mark McDaniel. It's a little too much air under that because that would have been an easy completion. It was just a bullet pass, but that's just the inaccuracy of Jesse Wallen right there. As look at this, Kevin Stone was wide open again, and it's off target. Jesse Wallen just having a difficult time right now, and when the air pass isn't really going for us on the air raids, you know, it's going to be rough for us. But Chad McKenzie does make up for it. We get the gain of 20. Getting first down. We are now in the red zone as we're getting to the final play of this first quarter. As Mark McDaniels makes a nice 8-yard catch. And, you know, we may be down by 10 right now, but things are looking okay. We are driving, and we're looking to make this a one-score game. So now, very first play of the second quarter. Jesse Wallen going to his left, and Kevin Stone drops it. And so, Tommies are going to have to settle for the field goal. It's still a 7-point game. I would have preferred a touchdown, as we would have definitely gotten it if it wasn't for that drop. And now Tulane is set to take over, and it certainly doesn't look good. They got a 12-yard gain there on that previous play. And then Patterson, he's going to throw Marv Santana to the ground, and he's going to be brought down at about the 40. Andrew Patterson ran with some serious authority there. As now he's going to take it once again, but this time it's not as bad. Only a 6-yard gain there. So now Tulane in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Jones, and there's another missed tackle. But at least our linebacker came in and make the stop. So now, 2nd and 12. It's a throw to the left. You rarely see that from this Tulane offense, but Chad Parrish is there to at least force him out of bounds, but not before the first. Couple plays later, Tulane is going to run it again because they're having great success with that. It's pitched out to the right to Carroll as Marv Santana tries to make the tackle. He barely gets him down. And we're not even at halftime yet, and Tulane has 250 rushing yards. It is absolutely insane as we simply don't have any answers for him, and we finally get a stop. Slow these guys down for a change, but of course they are going to go for it, as Tulane is going to be able to strut into the end zone. It's usually what happens on these 4th down plays over by the goal line. And now we find ourselves down 24-10. So now, Christensen of the St. Thomas Tommies, he's going to take it out of the end zone. He gets a nice lane. He's able to get it up to about the 40. What a beautiful return. That's definitely going to help us out. You know, we want to keep it close right now so that if we do figure out a way to slow them down on defense, we can at least make a successful comeback, as there's Mark McKenzie making another great catch. Chad McKenzie, my bad. It's a gain of 10. They look the same to me, which is why I get those two confused sometimes. As Jesse Wallen, I won't confuse that man. The heart and soul of his squad. He gets the first down for us on the ground. So now next up, we are in Tulane territory. We're going to run a play action, and it's fumbled. Luckily, our guys fall on it, but man, that is too close to call. And we lose some yards, which is not good for us, but we get it all back and then some as Chad McKenzie makes another great catch. And so all we need to do is get one more yard here, and John Christensen's going to get us that and then some. He gets us 5, and more importantly, he gets the first. Next play, it's once again Jesse Walden in the shotgun. He's looking around, going to throw it deep to Miller. Miller takes a shot, but is able to get us by the goal line as Lindsey, our backup quarterback, finishes that run off with a nice scamper to the right-hand side. It's now a one-score game once again. So can we get a stop on these guys? That's really been the tough one, as there's Patterson bringing another man to the ground. Our linebacker gets blocked, so is Chad Parrish. There's only going to be one person that might be able to catch him, and he's brought down at the 1. Man, we were really open, but we can at least stop him from scoring a touchdown before the end of the half. But now instead, they are going to get in right away as Amir Jones finishes up that touchdown drive. It's now a 2-score game, and we couldn't do anything, so now we are going to the half down 2 touchdowns, but it is certainly not over yet, and we can still turn this thing around if we can figure them out. So the good news is that we do get the ball to start the second half, and we're going to start things off with a rare run from us as John Christensen picks up a nice 15 on that one. And then we're going to get it over to Freddie Gibson, who is just trying to fight through some guys. He had one more person to break. Unfortunately, he didn't break that tackle, but he did give us some great yardage anyways. As we're going to try to throw it over to Desi Lindsey, and he's lit up like a Christmas tree. And thankfully, it fell incomplete, because that probably would have been a loss if he actually held on to it. So now 2nd and 10. We're going to throw to the right-hand side to Chad McKenzie. He picks up a nice, cool 15 on that play. And we're crouching towards the red zone. But can we finish it up here as Kevin Stone drops that pass? That would have been a first if he held on to it. So now, Wallen got dropped back. He's looking to his right to McDaniel. He's able to get to about the 10. Beautiful curl route run by Chad McKenzie there. And now we're going to try to get this touchdown with John Christensen. And he gets about halfway there, 6-yard gain. So now we're going to try to run one more read option. It's going to be Jesse Wallen up the middle, and he gets stuffed there. They were ready for it. And we had to once again settle for another field goal. You hate to see it, as Tulane is going to be able to basically pick up another first down there. The first play of their next possession. So now here we go. Tulane's going to run their running back into the motion, as with D is able to find some space up the middle. He gets a nice catch. Now all of a sudden they find themselves in easy St. Thomas territory. But we do force a stop, and ladies and gentlemen, we might have ourselves an actual ball game as we finally get a stop for the first time today. And now it's our turn to get some points on the board as we're going to try to throw it to Kevin Stone. It's good. Wish he didn't have to come back and grab it. Completion is completion, though, and yards is still yards. So next play, Jesse Wallen is in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look over the middle to Chad McKenzie. And I thought he had that first down by a mile, but the refs are not going to give it to him, so we're just going to go ahead and let Jesse Wallen run with it. He's able to pick up another few yards in the first, able to keep this thing rolling nonetheless. As now Wallen, he's dropping back. He's going to try to throw it to John Christensen, but he gets hit as he's thrown. Just happy that it wasn't picked off. Next play, Wallen's going to be in the shotgun. He's looking around, trying to throw to the right-hand side, and it's nearly picked by Larry Brooks. That's a second deflection, and could have been his first interception, but we got really lucky there. But now it's 3rd and 10. We're going to try to throw up the middle to Freddie Gibson, and that's incomplete. Guess we're going to have to punt this one away. So we're going to hope our defense can continue the momentum from the last drive as Brandon Turner, he falls down. And so it's checked down, and no one accounts for him, and Marvin Santana has to bring him out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first. That's his first catch today, actually. And then next play, same thing. Villian, he's able to pick up a few yards right there before, but luckily it was a nice stop by Marvin Santana once again. Marvin Santana just playing out of his mind right now. He's certainly doing his very best. As now they're going to the left side to a D, and he's able to shove a guy off to the ground. And it's nearly a first down, but alas, we keep him short for now. But on the next play, nobody accounts for Patterson. He's going to be able to take it deep. Mar Santana can't even make the tackle, and he is gone. 54 touchdown for the Green Wave, and it's now a 38-20 ball game. So now we desperately need to get some points on the board, keep it at least a 2-possession game at the bare minimum. And Chad McKenzie's going to start us off right at the very least. He's going to get us the first down with his catch. Nice yards after catch running, by the way. I really do appreciate that. And now Jesse Wallen, he's going to get it off to Freddie Gibson. He goes the wrong direction. Just keep moving forward, big fella. But he does pick up a few yards nonetheless. Next play, Jesse Wallen going up the middle to Chad McKenzie, and he's lit up, and he can't hold on to it either. What a hit. And so now we're going to have to try to get it all in one sitting with a John Christensen halfback screen, and he doesn't have the blockers to do it. And we're going to have to punt this ball away once again. So now we're hoping for a little bit better result than the last drive, as Patterson is going to scramble. Linebacker can't quite get to him, and it's a gain of 8 on that one. So now next play, looks like it's Patterson in the shotgun. It's a screen, but we weren't paying attention, as Corey Fitzpatrick could have made the pick if he was just turned around. Oh, that stinks. That would have probably been a touchdown if he actually would have caught the interception and was paying attention, but instead we have this huge run going on right in front of us, and it's a huge gain of 38 yards. It's just killer to see. You just hate to see it. As there's Patterson again taking it up the left-hand side. Brandon Turner thankfully is there, but he's down and he's hurt. So hopefully he's okay. So now next play following that run, it's going to be a halfback draw to Jones, who throws a couple guys to the ground, and it's a gain of 8. And that's the most frustrating part about this game, is that we're there to make the tackle. We are just not making the tackle, and it's worse than usual. But we are going into the fourth quarter. We're down 18, and at this point, the way we've been playing, we need a miracle to be able to come back from this one. So here we go, first play of the fourth quarter. Tulane going into their little triple option, and there's Patterson just making it look too easy in that first play. He's able to walk in for a touchdown. We're down by 25 points. And what's worse is that we actually go 3 and out on the next possession. So now Tulane is back on the field and can extend this lead out even more than what it already is, as they are looking to put a nail in our coffin, so to speak. And right now they're doing a pretty good job of it, as Chad Paris has to come up and make that tackle. As now Tulane, they're going to try to run a halfback draw this time around, and just making it look too easy for their running game. Tommies are just playing dead here at home, and you just hate to see it, especially on senior day, particularly for our defense. But we do have an opportunity to bring them down, and we actually do it, and we're gonna make them settle for a field goal. So now we have the ball. We just gotta see if we can get some points, and unfortunately, right that next play, it's picked off once again. It's Chessie Walson's second interception, and it just wasn't enough air on it. Probably just more of a frustration throw with how things have been going today, and that's gonna probably hurt us in the long run, as there's Brandon Turner able to make a stop for us for a change. Gets 8 yards on that one. And here we go. They're starting to run the clock now, so that's a good sign. As Carroll, he's gonna get right at about the touchdown line. He's not gonna get it, but his backup mate, he's gonna fake it, and it's gonna be Patterson keeping it in, and that's gonna wrap things up here in Oshkosh Stadium. We lose in senior day 55-20. I thought we had a good chance in the first half, but starting that midway through the third quarter, things just did not go our way whatsoever. The wheels all fell off, and unfortunately, it's going to be another loss that's going to go count against us. Alright, so checking out the stats for our Tommies, and to be honest with you guys, this was a terrible game all around. Like, I know we lost by 35, and I'm not saying that we should have won, but it could have been a lot closer if we played remotely better than what we just did. So Wallen, he was 24-53, over 300 yards, 2 picks. He had some bad throws, but he also had a lot of drops, which I'll get into later. Running game, we basically ignored the running game, but when we ran it, actually it was probably the best part of our offense. I probably should have ran it more, to be honest. Wallen had 48 yards and a touchdown, and Desi Lindsay, he also, in his only carry, had a touchdown as well, and that was our only 2 touchdowns of the game for our team. Receivers, man, it was rough for us. Like Chad McKenzie, really put on a show for the most part, over 110 yards receiving. No touchdowns, of course. But look at all of these drops. Like, we have 4, 6, 8. We had a dozen drops. Like, it's simply not acceptable. We need to do so much better than that. And then our defense, man. Our defense, we just had a really hard time tackling. Our 2 leaders, and Chad Parrish and Marv Santana, did lead us with 6 tackles each, although, it's kind of rough when your safeties are leading the team in tackles. Martin Greenwood, though, he was solid. He had 2 TFLs. Jeff Outlaw, Aaron Moore, and Joel Light also had tackles for a loss. And we didn't sack the quarterback or force any turnovers, since this Tulane quarterback literally threw, I think, maybe a dozen times the entire game. So they killed us with just the run. So yeah, you hate to see it. Alright, so next time out we will go on the road for our final game of Season 2 and play the Iowa Hawkeyes, who did just enter the top 25. They are number 24 in the country. Hopefully we play a lot better than what we just played today. This is John J. Giving on the mic, and I appreciate you coming through to this video. Make sure you leave a like, hit me up in the comments as well. Subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.